Hello, hello, hello. I'm so excited. Welcome to day one of the six-figure in 6-month challenge. I'm pumped. I'm so pumped. Let's make sure we are live really quickly. Come jump in and say hello if you are here. This 3-day challenge, we will be here for the next 3 days, and I'm so excited. I've been jumping up and down. I've been very ambitious. Not only am I moving and we're doing this challenge, but everything is happening. So I am just so excited to be here. This is an intensive challenge for ambitious entrepreneurs ready to scale to multiple 6 figures and beyond. So let me know if that is you. Let me know if that is you. Come say hey as you're jumping on. It looks like we are live. I'm gonna make sure we are live on my end as well on Facebook really quickly. Oh, we are, sweet. Hell yes. Okay, I'm so freaking excited. Come say hello as you jump in. Who in here is ready to make this year your best year yet? Catherine's here. Hey, Catherine. Hello. I have been honestly bouncing off the walls in excitement for this training. I'm so excited. Elisa's here. Elisa and Catherine are both my clients. I'm so excited. Nina's here. Hi, Nina. Nin, hello. Thanks for doing this for us. You're so welcome. Negs is here. Hi, Negs. Hi, Anya. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Yes, let's get you guys know, if you have been on my trainings before, if you're brand new to me, that's totally fine. But if you have been on my trainings before, you know that I like the energy and I like the camaraderie. So let's get this party started and let's have some fun. Marquetta is here. Hey, Marquetta, hello. Okay, so what I just said, if you didn't happen to pop on right when I first started, I know it gets a little bit of a lag, but who in here is ready? Completely ready to make this year your best year yet? Drop yes in the comments if that is you, because I'm so excited. I'm ready for this for you. Whether you are ready or not, I am excited and ready for you. But we have to identify your financial goal. So when it comes to the next 6 months, what do you want to hit by, happens to be the 6 months that we're in right now, but by December 31st of 2020, knowing that we have 6 months in the year. Hi, Anna. Hello. I love seeing my clients pop on. It's so fun. Brittany is here. Katie's here. Brittany said your energy is just such a great way to start the work week. Love you. Okay, so tell me in the comments, what is your financial goal? Now, the goal for this training obviously is 6 figures, but you might be aligning with a different number. You might have a different number in mind instead of just 100K. So what do you want to hit by December 31st of 2020? Because that's 6 months from now. So if you're watching this at a different date, figure out your 6-month mark. Jennifer's here. Hello. Hannah said, you're the cutest. Thank you. Oh, so happy you're here. Anya said, I'm so ready to make this my best year yet. Yes, yes, yes. Hi, Chris. Hi, Diana. Yes, come say hi if you are here. We're going to go ahead and get started because I'm going to introduce myself. But really, I'm excited for you because you're here. You made the decision. You have actually chosen to dive into this amazing, incredible content. And you have actually decided, you taking this challenge, this course, whatever you want to call it, this video series, you jumping into this is actually you deciding, making the decision that 10K months, 20K months, even 50K months is possible for you. And they're actually coming to you because what I know to be true is now is your time. Do you agree? Now is your time. So making that decision is always that first step. And then we need clarity and we need confidence and we need strategy to actually fast track your business to the cash flow that you desire. So I'm about to celebrate, you guys, my 20th 5-figure cash month in my business. 20, right? That's almost 2 years of 5-figure cash months, totaling over 10K in cash, all the way up to 25K in cash. And now I'm scaling to 50K cash months and beyond. So let me tell you that this is possible for you. So stay to the end though, because I have some things for you. And I have a really powerful story that you're gonna really wanna hear as well. If you have not been following me for a while, all of that too. But the first half of this year, this is why I want to show you what's possible in 6 months. The first half of this year, so the first 6 months of this year, I had 41 new clients. I hit over 118,000. And it's not just me, you guys. My clients are also killing it. Victoria, I don't know if she's here. Jamie's here. Hello, Jamie. Elizabeth, hi. Julianne, I'm excited to talk to you later. Hello, hello. Yeah, so Victoria signed 11 clients in 13 days. That was just last month, you guys. Anna, she's here. Oh my God, she signed 2 clients within 5 days of working together. I'm so excited for her. Andrea hit 11,000 in cash and 20,000 in sales. My client Mello signed 4 new clients just by refreshing her sales page. Gabrielle, she actually signed 3 clients, 3 new one-on-one clients. Michelle scaled to 10K months within 30 days of working together. I'm telling you, grab your notebook, okay? Grab a pen, grab your notebook, because this stuff works. And I've compiled what I think you really need to know these next 3 days to scale to 6 figures. So if you're signed up, make sure you are. You will actually receive a completely free workbook from me, okay? So you get to keep this workbook forever. You get to have access to it forever. You get to love on it. You get to hold it. You get to print it. But it's my gift to you for making the decision that this is your time. So I hope you enjoy that as well. So make sure you check every single day your email for each day's homework in the workbook, and at the end of the challenge you will receive an entire, like, full entirety of the workbook in one piece, if that makes sense. Are we good so far? Anna said, so excited. Yes, Shell said, you're amazing. Thank you. So when I fully decided that 10K months were going to be my new normal, I hit 17,000 in about 2 months after that. And then I scaled to consistent 5-figure cash months about 4 months after that, because I don't want you guys to be on the yo-yo. Is anybody here like on that roller coaster of finances, like the yo-yo, like, ooh, do you know what I mean? That was my life for a really long time. I hit 17,000 and then I went back to like 4, and I was like, oh. And I literally started making it mean things about me. I was like, oh my gosh, like I hit 10K one time, 17,000 in cash one time, and then I dipped back down to 4,000, and that's because my base revenue wasn't where it is. So if you were on the roller coaster yo-yo, just say like, yes, that's me, or roller coaster, if you will, because I know we're on a little bit of a lag. Jamie said the Brooke Bible is growing. So Jennifer said, was that 41 one-on-one clients? No, it was my signature offer. We're actually gonna be talking about how to craft a signature offer that makes sense tomorrow. So you definitely wanna come back for tomorrow. Yeah, and we can talk about that another day. I want to make sure we get into the training. So let me introduce you to myself really quick, guys. I'm Brooke Allison. I am the founder of Brooke Allison Coaching and BrookeAllisonCoaching.com. I'm a multiple 6-figure mind shift coach and achievement strategist. So I help ambitious entrepreneurs like yourself scale to 6 figures and create that consistent 5-figure cash months by creating a business and a mindset that's fiercely unstoppable. You may have seen me on Thrive Global, Women Entrepreneur, Lady Boss Blogger, Charmaine and Slayer Business, as well as on stage. So some of you know me from stages, some of you know me from my features, some of you know me from my podcast, Fiercely Unstoppable. If you're not listening to the podcast, you still totally should. It's awesome. I know Jamie can attest to this. She's been driving back and forth and she's just been binging the podcast, which is fun. But I'm actually certified in 5 different fields, including NLP, EFT, hypnosis, and more. And I work with men and women to rewire their brain and master their personal psychology so they can release anything holding them back subconsciously. So really, I want to help you make as much money as you want, having a step-by-step plan along the way, having the mindset you need, but also the strategy that you need to scale to your next 100K pretty quick. Does that make sense? So I am excited. I am dedicated to your success. In fact, I don't know if you know this, but it is my mission to help 10 people personally hit 6 figures in their business this year. And my question becomes, is that going to be you? Is that going to be you? Roller coaster, roller coaster. I hate the roller coaster. Me too, you guys. Okay, let's figure this out. So money, clarity, confidence, marketing, and signing clients, they are the biggest struggles that I see in the entrepreneur space. So I'm going to say this again. Money, clarity, like messaging, confidence, marketing, and signing clients. Those are the biggest struggles that I see in the entrepreneur space. And this is the biggest thing that people come to me for help for. So if you are struggling with any one of those themes, money, clarity, confidence, marketing, signing clients, drop it in the comments. What are you struggling with? After this course, you're going to know your next few steps. You're gonna feel high energy. I hope you already feel it. Money is gonna be growing in your bank account. So get ready to run, okay? Get ready to run. Let's dive into this. I want you guys to have a lot of fun. If you're watching the replay, I want you to be watching as if you are live right now with us in this very moment. But this week is for you to step into your most confident self. And actually, please, please, please do the homework, do the sales strategies that I'm going to be giving you, the action steps I'm going to be giving you so you can easily scale to 6 figures in the next 6 months. So if you've not said hello to me yet, please do. Twinkle's here, hey. Okay. Oh, is it Jinza? How do I say your name? My whole life is a roller coaster. Clarity and confidence, money, clarity and clients. Yeah. Yes. Okay. At the end of this training, just like a little housekeeping, I'm actually going to come back through for questions and answers if we have enough time. But let's dive into day one. So day one today, hey, Justin's here. He's also my client. So excited. Day one today, we are talking about the top 2 shifts that you need in order to actually scale to 6 figures in 6 months. So let's dive into this. When you hear me say 6 figures in 6 months, what goes through your mind? What goes through your mind? When you saw me hold this cute little board and you see it say 6 figures in 6 months challenge, what was your first thought? What was your first thought? What was that instant thought when you hear $100,000 in 6 months? When I say 6 figures in 6 months, what comes up for you? What are the things that are bubbling inside of you right now? What's going on? Are you sitting here like, hell yes, that's totally doable. Sounds fun. Sounds fun and exciting. I could do that. Or are you like, that would be nice. Wow, that would be really nice. Or like, yeah, right. Sounds too good to be true. I saw a couple people's comments come through on these threads that were blowing up, and they were like, yeah, right. Like, who is this for? Like, yada, yada. And that's the truth. Sometimes we feel like, ooh, this sounds too good to be true. Or maybe you're like, well, how in the actual hell is this even possible for me when I haven't even hit half that in a year? So the question is, are you energetically aligned with this number? Do you actually have faith around it? Or do you have an overwhelming amount of fear and need around it? Like this neediness of like, I need money now, right? Yeah. Okay, this is so good. Oh my God, I love Shantia. I see it. You said scared, no way. Oh my gosh. Julie Ann says it's time for me to get clear because I'm my own block. Yeah, totally. And we can just remove that if you become one of my clients. Anna said, let's go. Okay, it's time because I deserve this. If I'm being honest, so Jocelyn said, if I'm being honest, impossible for me. Yeah, and Jennifer said scary yet exhilarating. Jamie said scares the shit out of me, but I know it's possible. Okay, that's a good place to be too. Like I know it's possible, but I don't know how. That's okay. We're gonna remove the how. We don't really need to know. Anxiety and impossible, Nikki said. Jinza said, damn. I love your comments, you guys. Laura said, absolutely possible. I love it. So we're going to identify today what's actually blocking you from receiving, because right now you have to make a shift. You have to be open and ready to receive, because we're going to open up your receiving channels so you can actually do this. So you can actually hit 6 figures in the next 6 months. I used to think it was crazy too. You guys, in 2016, just a real quick little overview, 2016, are you ready for this? 2016, I made $8,000 for the entire year. To say that I was broke was an understatement. So I know you can do this. If I can do this, you can do this. I mean, I think I'm really awesome, but I also believe that you're really awesome too. So let's figure out what's going on for you. What are all of the fears that are coming up inside that are telling you why you cannot make 100K or 6 figures in the next 6 months. So whatever your goal is. Some of you might have had a different goal than 100K, and that's totally fine. What are all the fears and the beliefs that are coming up that say this is not possible? Maybe it's, well, I don't have enough followers for that. Maybe it's, I don't have enough experience for that. I've never done something like this before. Maybe it's, well, I can't even make 50,000 a year, let alone 100K in 6 months. Maybe it's the thought of, well, that would require me to be really salesy, and I don't like that. Or, well, people will be annoyed when I try to sell to them, so I can't even imagine scaling to this number. Or it could be, well, no one's going to see what I have to offer anyways. So what's the point of even trying? Or maybe it's like the what if no one even signs up? What if I try all this stuff and no one even signs up? Right? So we need to identify what's coming up for you. So what's holding you back from massively receiving? The money blueprint that you have in your brain right now, whether you realize this or not, embedded into your subconscious mind, you actually have a money blueprint that is either attracting or it's repelling the financial success you desire. And the best news is it can be shifted anytime. And we're actually going to do that today. So we're going to do an exercise really fast. And I want you to stay ready. So I'm going to take a drink. I know we're lagging just a tiny smidge of a bit. I'm going to take a drink. And when you're ready to do this exercise, I'm going to sit back and get comfy with you. Get comfy, wiggle around, do a little dance. We're going to do an energy exercise really fast. Tell me ready in the comments when you're ready. Jamie said, my fear is I detest being online all day long. Okay. Yeah. So it's like, if you equate, okay, making this money equals I have to be working all the time, or I have to do hard work in order to get this. Jinza said, how do I even do it? Yeah. Amber said imposter syndrome all day. Nikki said, if it's too good to be true, it usually is. Woo. We believe that. Oh my gosh, can we really see miracles come into our life? Can we really see the magic? Because what I want you to know, you guys, is business is equal numbers, and then magic. But the problem becomes, if we don't have the numbers, the magic just tends to fall away. So yes, magic can happen, but it becomes far and in between if we don't actually have the numbers to back up the magic. Does that make sense? Okay, you guys are ready. Awesome. So I want you to go ahead. Maybe roll your shoulders back, do a few like shoulder rolls, roll your shoulders back, sit up, and we're gonna take a few deep belly breaths. So what I mean by belly breaths is I want your entire belly to expand, and then we're gonna hold at the top, and then we're gonna let it out. So ready, deep belly breath with me. Let's just do it again. Feels good to breathe. You can close your eyes if you feel called to close your eyes. If you visualize better, please close your eyes. And if you want to keep your eyes open, that's okay as well. I want you to just tap in to your memory, to your timeline of your life a little bit. And I want you to remember a specific moment in time where you received more money than you expected. A specific moment in time. Take a minute and find that moment where you received more money than you expected. Maybe it was a time where someone gave you money. Maybe someone bought you your lunch and you didn't expect it. Maybe it was your biggest month in business. Maybe you found money on the ground. Maybe you received something of value unexpectedly. And I want you to just tap into that moment of time where you received more money than you ever expected. And once you have that moment, I want you to float down into your body in that moment and start to experience that exact moment through your own eyes, as if you are there right now. I want you to see what you saw in that moment when you received more money than you expected. Feel the feelings you felt. Hear what you heard. Relive that moment as if it is happening right now as you listen to me speak. Now I want you to make that picture of that moment more desirable. So maybe you need to fine-tune the colors. Maybe you need to put it into black and white or enhance the vibrancy, whatever makes you want it more. Maybe zoom in on the picture or zoom out so you can see the full picture, whatever makes you want it more. Maybe make it blurry for a moment and then reignite the clarity in it. You want to make this picture as desirable as possible, reliving how it felt when you received more money than you ever thought possible. And when you have that image and when that sound fills your mind and your body and the feeling is at the highest level of the desire, I want you to take a screenshot in your mind like this, a little screenshot in your mind, and store that image somewhere safe, knowing that at any moment you can go back to this feeling, knowing that at any moment you can remember what it's like to feel totally safe and excited and joy around money. And when you're ready, when you're feeling good, when you're feeling high vibe and like, woo, I'm about to receive more money than I can imagine, go ahead and come back into this room. My computer did a little funny blackout for a moment, so I want to make sure we are still live. And I want you to say here and then tell me how you are feeling. How are you feeling? Tell me in the comments. Gwen said, yes, I feel the magic create. I feel like the magic create me the numbers. And us needing to hold on to the how blocks the magic. Yeah, exactly. We don't need to know how everything's gonna work out. Think about some of the most amazing things you've ever accomplished in your entire life. Some of those most incredible situations. Did you know how it was gonna come together? Did you know how you were gonna meet the love of your life, or how your baby was gonna be born, or how you were gonna find the perfect pet, or how you were gonna find the perfect apartment, since I just bought a brand new apartment? No, I didn't know how, right? It just comes together. But here's the deal here. Okay, people, we're here. Okay, awesome. Here's the deal. Having a business is not all strategy and it's not all mindset, okay? What I can be really honest about is you cannot sit on your ass, have a good mindset, and just wish for things to happen to you and then allow it just to come together. We can't just sit here and be like, I know my Prince Charming or my lady is coming to knock on my door. Not my door. You can't get in here without a key, right? So action has to go right alongside of it. So throughout these next few trainings, you're going to be getting a mix of strategy and mindset to really kick you off to receive six figures in the next 6 months. Can I get a hell yes for that? So I want you to tap into what we just did. We did two things together. In the beginning, we brought up the shit, right? We brought up the worries, the fears, the blocks, the mindset around not receiving, around how this is not, there's no way this is possible. 6 figures, 6 months. What? Brooke, you're a lunatic, right? So we brought up the weirdness around money. We brought up the fears around not receiving. And then we lifted and shifted your energy in a matter of minutes. Did you notice that? Feeling energized, feeling fantastic. I want to be in that moment every day. I want that to be my everyday reality. Nin said, yes. I want to feel that freedom and treat my family a little extra again. Oh, I love that. Feeling over the moon, Elisa said, yes. Nat says, agreed, it's balance between both. Yes, exactly. So what I want you to realize is that's how fast things can shift. That's how quickly energy can actually move through your body, and you can go from unresourceful and frustrated and fearful and in doubt to massively trusting yourself and feeling pure joy and excitement for your deepest desires. It only takes 17 seconds. 17 seconds to shift your energy. And it starts by making the decision to not sit in the shit, okay? So we got to dig it up and we're going to replace it. The best way, I'm telling you guys, the best way to identify what's truly blocking your success is by dreaming bigger than you ever had before and noticing all the little fear gremlins. I call them fear gremlins because, to be honest, as I've been scaling my business and as I went from 2016 where I made $8,000 and to starting my business in 2017, this business here, I had a business since I was 22, but it was a different one. Starting my second business, 2017, and then scaling to six figures and then scaling to six figures in 6 months. The fear gremlins don't go away. It's just like this little like creature that like sits on your desk and it just like morphs and then it grows new teeth and then it gets like furry at times and it just gets weird. Okay. So it morphs as you grow. But what I know to be true is that your desires are already meant for you. So we're going to identify what do I really, really, really want. And as you dream bigger than you've ever allowed yourself to dream before, you can actually hear the little fear gremlins coming out. Oh, that's not possible. Yeah, right? So you start to hear it. But 6 figures in 6 months, pretty exciting, right? We need to identify what needs to happen for this to happen. Now, to help you achieve this, you guys, there are 2 things that come to mind immediately. Number 1 is owning your worth. Having that fierce, unstoppable confidence inside of yourself and what you sell, you guys. And then number 2, you got to get your booty out there and actually start selling. Hello, you cannot expect to make more money in your business if you're not actually sharing your products, sharing your programs, and selling your services with your soul. Jenza said, don't sit in the shit. Yes, please. So the reason you aren't selling as much as you truly desire is directly connected to the current confidence level and where you are mentally. Once you recognize, so this is the system I teach you guys, what I teach is that if you are not receiving the cash flow you desire, it's actually tethered and tied to your confidence level. And if you are not confident, it's tethered and tied to clarity. There's something that you are not clear on. And the beautiful thing is that confidence is not a trait that only some people have. It's not a trait that you're like, oh, Brooke has all this confidence. You guys, I left an abusive relationship a couple years ago. There were days that I couldn't get out of bed. There were days that I thought that was the love I deserved. And I was deserving of abuse. And I was deserving of lack. And I was deserving of that. Do you think I was confident during that time? No. Confidence is a learnable skill. And that's what's exciting. Okay. There's always a 10 times more higher confidence level. So even if you're like, girl, I'm confident right now, whatever that is for you, there is always a 10 times more confident level. And that's what we're going to reach for. Because the truth of it is, if you want to be successful, you got to up-level your confidence. If you want to have the courage to speak to someone that's intimidating, you've got to have the confidence, right? If you want to, depending on if you're still in a job, or job, if you will, if you want to quit your job or ask for the raise or sell out your program or offer your products to strangers, you have to up-level your confidence. If you want to do the things you're fearful of, you have to up-level your confidence. What would you do? If you magnetize your confidence 10 times more than it is right now, what would you do? Who would you be? Like, who would you just be? How would you dress? What would your hair look like? How would you feel? How would you spend your time? What would you let go of? That's a good question. What would you let go of? What would you ditch? What would you be like, done? Once you realize that confidence actually has a direct connection, a direct tether to the cash flow that you desire, if you are not seeing the income you want, it's because something is wonky in your confidence. If you are not fully confident, it means that there's a piece of your clarity that is missing. So we're going to identify what the hell is going on today, and we're actually going to make a plan for your 6 figures in the next 6 months. I'm so excited. Okay. What needs to happen for you to actually make 100K in the next 6 months? So we're going to get clear on where this money is going to actually go. Okay, so if I handed you and I made a check for you guys, and you guys, you actually get this in the homework, okay? So you get to print this out yourself. And what I want you to do is I want you to, in the Fiercely Unstoppable Entrepreneurs group, print it out, take a picture of yourself, Screenshot me, you guys, so I can take a picture of me and post it later. Take a picture of yourself holding your check that you're gonna write yourself. I made these for you guys, these beautiful checks. They're pink, they're pretty. They've got like money in the background. If I handed you, ready? Here you go, grab it, $100,000. Here you go, take it. Here's the check, it's yours. What is this $100,000 for? Where's the money going to go? What will you do with it? What will you do with this money? What will you do with it? Before I continue, I'm going to make sure we're still live because my Facebook has been having a slight bit of issues lately. As I don't know why, it feels like every time I go live, it cuts me off around this time, and then people are like, can't see you when I get disrupted. So I want to make sure we're still live. If you are still here, just let me know we're still here. Okay, I'm gonna click on this. You to actually make 100K in the next 6 months. So we're gonna get clear on where this. Is it funny to hear me? Okay, I think we're still good. So let me know if you guys are still here. Can you hear me? Are we still okay? Give me like a thumbs up. Give me like a yes, we're here. The point of this is money needs to have an intention and it needs to have a purpose. So why 6 figures in 6 months? Why is that so important to you? Obviously, that's the name of the challenge. Woo, right? However, why 100K for you specifically, or whatever your goal is? Why do you desire that money? And where will it go when you have it? You then have to decide with every fiber of your being that this is happening for you, that it is a non-negotiable. It's going to happen for you 110%. You've got to decide that. You've got to decide that. I'm getting worried that we don't have any comments, so I'm going to clear on where this make sure. I'm going to turn my volume all the way down, and I'm going to make sure we are still good. Okay, Jennifer's here. Okay, sweet. Okay, got the picture for you. Here we go. Okay, it's flowing now. All right, I'm gonna leave my phone up here so I can see that the comments are coming through there as well. Maybe my computer's just being finicky. Sweet. All right, the Facebook and the internet gods are on our side today. Woo! Hallelujah. Can we get a celebration with that? Lots of glitches, but we're back. Okay, totally. Yeah. All right, we're back. Woo, 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 woo. Gets interrupted every 2 minutes. Okay, refresh your screen. Come back in. Let's reignite the excitement. You guys, we're just too on fire today. We're just too on fire today. Jennifer said, I'm gonna go do some pampering for myself when I have this. What else did you say? I'll pay bills and reinvest in my business. Yes. Okay, Catherine said still here. Jennifer said, I'm gonna invest. Okay. All right, you've got this. We want you to have complete and utter certainty that this is coming for you. This is going to come together. This is happening for you. Of course it is, no matter what. And we want the certainty of 6 figures in 6 months to be as certain as the sun will come up tomorrow. Can we all agree and believe that the sun is going to come up tomorrow? Right? We can agree with that. Can you be like, yes, agree, agree, agree. Yes, just tell me agree in the comments. Can we agree that the sun will come up tomorrow? Hell yes. Okay? We know that to be true. So now we need to have that certainty around I hit 6 figures in 6 months every single time. Every single time. Brianna's here. Hi, Brianna. Jinza said, I'm going to buy a decent car. Awesome. Sweet. Debbie said, I'm going to pay off debt and the down payment on my mortgage. I'm so excited. Okay. So once you fully believe and you have full faith, you will always see nudges for your next step. Those nudges actually take you to your deepest destiny. But it's the resistance and it's the fear and it's the worries and it's the stress that's actually keeping you from feeling those nudges. Do we know the nudges that I'm talking about, you guys? Are we on board with that? The nudges that I'm talking about? So that's where like 1 minute, you're so compelled to do something. You're so compelled to do something. Where you hear a voice and you're like, it's never been more clear what my next step is. It's never been more clear what my next step is. I've had so many times where I've had nudges in my life. And one of them I'm going to share with you today. It's one of my most embarrassing financial situation stories. I know Jamie's here. She's one of my clients. She's heard this before. But I want to tell you about a time that when I was living in Denver, Colorado, in my one-bedroom apartment. It's amazing now that I'm in a new apartment here and everything too. But I remember when I was looking out the window. I was looking out the window in my Denver, Colorado apartment, and I was standing there gazing out the window. And there was this little patch of grass between me and the building next to me. And I was thinking about this moment. A few days prior to this, I had one of the most embarrassing financial situations of my life. At this time, about 3 years ago, I was on food stamps. You guys, I was on food assistance. I could barely afford my bills. I was working 4 part-time jobs. I was running my first business. I was starting this business this month 3 years ago. And there I was getting groceries, you guys. I was at the grocery store, I was getting groceries, and my cart was just emptying. So I was emptying my cart, I was putting it on the little, what do you call that? Like the little mover. She was scanning my groceries, okay? She was scanning my groceries, and I sat there noticing the numbers just get higher and higher. The number just kept getting higher at the checkout. And my fear started to overcome me. I worried that I was gonna be over. The more the money went up, every single piece of food was scanned. I got so nervous. And I remember what was happening is there's this line of people piling up behind me. It was a very busy day at the grocery store that day. And all of a sudden it was time for me to pay. And I prayed that the food stamps card was gonna go through. I swiped it and it declined. And the food assistant card at the time didn't actually allow me to pay off the balance. So like it didn't allow me to do that card and then pay off the balance if I needed to. And oh my God, it was one of the most embarrassing things I've ever felt because I couldn't afford the food that I needed. And I had to go into my already bagged groceries and literally pull food out of the groceries, pull food out of the already bagged cart of food. And I had to be like, okay, take this stuff. Okay, take this stuff. Okay, take this stuff. I'm so sorry. And like literally everybody was just staring at me. I had this long line behind me and everybody was just staring at me. They started going to other checkouts because I was taking too long because I was pulling bagged food out of my groceries, right? And I remember running out to my car and bawling my eyes out, you guys, bawling my eyes out. Now, fast forward a few days to the time that I was looking out the window. I remember praying and having this really strong prayer that said something along the lines of, please, God and the universe, whatever you believe in, just pop it in there. Okay, please, God, help me figure this out. Help me figure out financially what I need to do. So I am so dedicated to making this world a better place. And I promise if I figure this out, I'm going to help others do the same. And the nudge, it didn't come for a few weeks, but when it did, it was so clear. And it said, this is your next step, which is actually the beginning of this business. So crazy enough, you guys, this is my anniversary month of my business. 3 years later, I am celebrating 25-figure cash months. I traveled the world full time. Last year, I went to 11 countries. I went to 40 cities. I've spoken on 2 stages this year alone. I already have another one booked for next year. I scaled to 6 figures in 6 months. I've been featured on top known platforms, and it's amazing, and it's only up from here. But you have to be open and ready to receive. So I want you to declare it in the comments as you're starting to listen to the nudges and listen to remembering those times where you were led. Drop it in the comments of, I am open and ready to receive. I am open and ready to receive. Your thoughts, you guys, they create your reality. I'm actually going to show you how this works. So your attitude and frame of mind is everything in life. Whatever is going on the inside will come on the outside. So we all have limiting beliefs and fears that limit us and doubt our greatness. And what happens is we start to believe these limiting beliefs. That's because your brain is trying to prove you correct. Your brain is actually built for survival. So if we look at the psychology behind it way down the road, we're not going to get into it. I'll be here all damn day. But your brain is always trying to protect you. It loves to be right. Whatever you believe to be true is going to be true. I'm going to show you. I'm going to draw you a picture of what this looks like. I've got my clean page right here. I'm going to draw you a picture of how this works. how this works. And then we're gonna dive into the breakdown of your six-figure year, which I'm so excited about. Okay, ready? Can you see this? We got this? Oops. All right. So I went to art school, but like, don't judge my drawing skills, okay? Does anybody else draw? You gotta snort on me today. All right, so here's your tree. All right, so we got branches. We're gonna pretend that you are this tree. We all can agree that this is a tree, right? Yeah, it's a tree, Brooke. Thank you. All right, so you've got like leaves on your tree. Sweet, you got grass growing down here. Woo! You got some grass growing. You've got some apples. That's what we're gonna talk about today, okay? So we can all agree that an apple tree, so this is an apple tree, so I'm gonna put apple. This is an apple tree. What do apple trees do? They produce tangible things, correct? They produce apples. So here's an apple, 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 and we'll have one like fall down, right? These are apples. Woohoo! Producing apples. Sweet. Okay, so we can't take this apple. So let's pretend like this is my apple. I can't look at this apple and be like, ooh, you're not big enough. You're not good enough. I can't be like, okay, apple, you're gonna be an orange. You're gonna be an orange. I know you can. If you just believe that you as an apple are gonna be an orange, you're gonna do it. We can't coach an apple into an orange. We can't coach an apple into an orange. So what needs to happen here? If we understand that trees produce tangible things, how do we change the product? How do we change the result? We change the result, you ready? We change the result by looking at the roots. We can't change the fact that this is an apple tree, but if we want to start producing different results, we need to change the roots of the tree into an orange tree or an orange bush. I don't even know how oranges are made, to be honest with you guys, but bear with me. Into an orange tree so that it produces oranges. It produces something different. Does this make sense? So how this works for you is this is your mindset. We have to change the roots, AKA your mindset. Hey, Victoria, I saw you just jump on. We have to change the roots, AKA your mindset, in order to change the product that is produced with the action you take. I want this visual to be very, very clear. Okay, you got it? Okay, so this is so important. The great news is, you guys, I know some of you are resonating with my story. The great news is that the things that have happened to you, the things that have been said to you, the things you have experienced, that does not make you who you are. And you don't have to own any of that. What I want you to know to be true is that fear is really loud. Fear is really loud. But you're gonna quiet down by remembering your power, Your ability to earn money has nothing to do with your worth. You're already worthy, okay? That's just the truth. You are already worthy. Your ability to earn money is just your current ability to earn money. It's going to change, and it's time you rise into the riches. Energetically, you have to claim it. You have to say yes to changing people's lives and making money because of it, okay? So are you ready to say yes? I know you're feeling fired up right now. I know you're here with me. The first shift you have to make is that you have to believe that this is happening. You have to remove the blocks and the bullshit that's keeping you from your next 100K, from the 6 figures in 6 months. Because receiving 6 figures in 6 months, it's doable, but you're not there for a reason. And if you have any doubts or worries or concerns about hitting it, it's just not gonna happen, okay? Because you're gonna be constantly focused on the wrong thing, and you're gonna be focused on how it's not possible, rather than focusing on listening to the nudges that are actually leading you to the destiny. The truth of this is 6 figures in 6 months is totally possible for you. And you need to identify what's blocking you right now, what's inhibiting you from this desire. So in the homework, you're going to do that today. Okay. So the second shift you have to make is actually planning out your personalized six-figure year. And I'm so excited to do this. Okay. I wrote down this morning a complete breakdown of what your six-figure year is going to look like. So let me back up so I can make sure you see me. Okay. You should be able to see, and I can hold it kind of here. Everybody see me? We should be good. Should be good. Okay. You should be able to see me. All right. So all of you have very different businesses. And you need to understand there's different price points. We want to have different price points and different opportunities for people to buy from us. So let's break down 100K. If we break down 100K, well, that could be 10K clients. 20K, that could be 5K clients. That could be 100 at $1,000 or 1,000 at $100. And then we could break this into 6 months. So, okay. I didn't do this math, you guys. This is the math I did for you. But ideally, okay, so we know that we need to have 10K clients in the next 6 months. Well, that's a little over 1 client a month. Does that make sense? So we need to identify, okay, what is the breakdown of 100K? I did that for you. Okay, you can do your own prices. If you have different price points, you can figure that out later. Now, then really, let me hold this right here. Now we need to identify what is the breakdown of each month. So if we break this down even further, let me hold this a little bit further down. 6 months of 100K is $16,667. Okay, $16,667 per month. Now that could be 4 clients at $5,000 per month, so people pay in full. That could be 7 clients at $2,500 per month. That could be 17 clients at $1,000 per month. That could be 34 clients at $500 per month. That could be 167 times $100. So if you have a lower offer, where you are closer to the $100 mark, you need 167 people over time. Now, the truth of this is, you guys, over time, this compounds. Over time, this gets to the point where you have payment plans on payment plans on payment plans. Actually, I'll show you. So a couple, I think it was like 2 months ago, I had like almost $25,000 a month. So 23 of those were actually past payment plans. So someone asked me to break this down for them, and there's a live video in my Facebook group if you want to go find it. But if you break it down, 23 of those were past payment plans. So as you scale to, let me get back to the page I was looking at. As you scale to 6 figures in the next 6 months, I'm gonna leave this here so you can take a screenshot of it real fast. As you scale, you need to identify, okay, what is my price point of my signature offer, and how many clients do I need to actually generate this monthly income? How many clients do I need to scale to my goal of 100K? So, woo, my arm is sore. We're gonna actually be diving into your signature offer and pricing your signature offer and all of that tomorrow. Okay, so you want to come back for day 2. However, I fully suggest that you actually have price points at all different levels. If you want clients to come into your business easily and effortlessly, we need to focus on one core offer. Someone asked me earlier, hey, was that 41 clients one-on-one? No, I don't want 41 one-on-one clients, right? But it's a signature offer, right? So you want to focus on one core offer, but you want to have other offers in your back pocket, if you will. So if you have other offers in your back pocket, and then you're like, this is the offer for you, this is the offer for you, right? So we want to have the perfect offer for people to easily say yes to us. You should have a clear product funnel that takes and creates recurring income every single month for you. This is actually one of my favorite things that I get to help my clients with. So we have the monthly breakdown. Once you know what that is for you, then it takes getting down to the nitty-gritty, which is the work. Trish said, I'm late to the party, but I'm here. Woo! Hey, Trish. So you need to get down to the nitty gritty. Once you know how many clients you need each day, each month, understanding that it may not unfold exactly as we plan it, and that's okay. Knowing that what is for you will not pass you. As long as you take dedicated action and stay in this vibe of this is happening. This is going to happen for me. Remembering that everything is unfolding in perfect time. Hold that space for those clients each and every month. Once you break it down, then we need to identify what are my income producing activities. So in your unique business, what actually produces income for you each and every month? What do you need to do each and every single day, each and every month to actually move the needle forward to this bigger goal? What do you need to do? What can you go do today? What action can you take today as we speak right now? Now I'm going to tell you a shift that's actually completely blown up my business. And it's actually helped my clients a lot too. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Are you ready? I know we're lagging a little bit. We're lagging just slightly. Hopefully we are good to go. Just slightly lagging. I'm watching my live video on my phone over here, you guys, so I can see where you are. You see me in the past, which is so funny. But okay, anyways, once you know, what I see as the biggest problem is a lot of entrepreneurs don't actually know their next step. And that's a huge problem, okay? They don't have any idea of how to get to where they want to be. And so they're not clear on what that plan is to actually make it happen. So what do? Most entrepreneurs try everything under the sun, okay? So they'll start to say things like, okay, so-and-so said this. Or I saw blah, blah doing that, so I'm gonna start doing that too. Or the webinar I just watched, the freebie I just downloaded, the challenge I just did said that I should do blank. Yada, yada. Do we understand where I am? Do you know what this is like? Have you ever not really known what to do? And so you start looking for all these answers and then you try to do everything under the sun to get to your goal, to get to your desire? That's totally okay if that's happening for you, okay? But I'm so excited to tell you the shift. Because here's the deal. I love learning from other people. And I'm constantly learning from other people, okay? But here's the shift. We have to focus on what is working really, really well. Because what is happening for you in your business is that if you start to focus on all these different things and all these moving pieces, and we don't actually start looking at what's working really well in my business, that's a huge issue. And you start to put focus on things that don't actually produce income. So let's dive in. What's working really, really well? Instead of trying to do something new, don't fix what's not broken. So what I want you to do instead is actually amplify what's working really well for you right now. In fact, I want you to go ahead and love on yourself in the comments. I want you to brag in the comments the past few months, what has been working really, really well for you? Go ahead and tell me, where have you been killing the game at? What has been working amazing for you in your business? Drop it in the comments, you guys. Tell me in the comments. So for me, I'll tell you. I'm gonna take a drink. For me, what's been working really, really well for me in my business? New opt-ins, my Facebook Lives, my Facebook group, and my email list. Those 4 things are like my top kahunas. And if I even break it even higher, my top are like my Facebook groups, and it's my Facebook group and it's my email list. Those are the big kahunas in my business right now who are completely changing the game. So we're gonna find out for you what is actually expanding your unique business and then build on that, okay? So if Facebook Lives are working really well for you, let's take it up a notch. Maybe you go live 3 times a week instead of 1. If emails are working really well for you, let's identify, okay, what specific emails am I actually getting replies from? What specific emails are opening up more than ever? How can I send more of the variation of that email? If it's focused on new opt-in growth, okay, what can you put out every single month to create a new opt-in? It's the 80-20 rule. Have you guys heard this before? The 80-20 rule. So 80% of your results are actually coming from 20% of the work you're doing. So we're gonna identify what that 20% is, and then we're going to expand it into really focus on massive growth. How can we make little micro tweaks, shifts and tweaks for optimal scale results? That's what we want to figure out. How can I make an optimal shift in this to create higher results? Kathy said my email list has been doing really well and I'm leveling out in a positive way. Awesome. Okay. Jenza said I'm a learning whore. I'm not bashing learning, okay? I love to learn. I'm constantly investing in myself. I'm constantly doing new things. But we need to take a look, instead of always trying new things, focus on, okay, what's working really well? How can we expand that? And then we can add things into the mix. I'm fine with that. Add things into the puzzle. Sure, let's try it. I love trying new things. In fact, what took me to six figures is kind of putting myself out there. However, if we know things are working, we want to expand that, not just do new things all the time. So we want to keep doing what is working. So the work works, okay? The work works if you work it. That's the truth. But a failure to plan, it's a plan to fail. The work works if you work it, but a failure to plan is a plan to fail. So please, 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 I'm begging you, please take the homework and actually plan out your next 100K. So I'm gonna show you this again. This might help. So I broke things down for you, but I want you to take your unique, where's the picture? There we go. I'm trying to scoot back, there we go. Okay, I want you to figure this out for yourself and your price point of what you actually need to be doing each and every month, okay? So I want you to shift the fears. I want you to step into certainty. I want you to show up in full confidence. I want you to ignite your energy. And then I want you to take action and sell each and every day. That's what you need to do. You need to take action and sell each and every day. Confidence and clarity, they're gonna bring you to your cash flow. They're going to bring you to the cash flow you desire. So I want you to go out and sell something today. Now here's the deal. If you have issues selling, you have got to get your booty on the phone with me and my team as fast as possible, okay? So I'm actually gonna put this in the comments. Put this in the comments, BrookeAllisonCoaching.com/free call. My team and I are gonna actually take 10 minutes of your time, okay? I wanna make sure I can fully help you. I'm gonna make sure I can fully help you. And if I can, a select few of you, we're actually gonna jump into a full six-figure strategy call with me. On this six-figure strategy call, I can't even speak English anymore. On this six-figure strategy call, we're gonna be going over three things, okay? Number one, I'm gonna actually help you identify the personal thing, the number one thing that's blocking your success. And we have to identify this is what it is. We have to identify it. It's usually not what you think it is, okay? The second thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to give you personalized step-by-step strategies on what you need to focus to actually scale to your next 100K. And then we're gonna go over three things you must have in order to scale to six figures and beyond. So if you want help and you want me to take a look at your business and tell you exactly what you need to do to shift and scale to 10 to 20K cash months, and you want a personalized system, if you want a personalized system that works for you to make sure you're actually focusing on critical things for your next 100K in your business, go to this link. So Brooke Allison Coaching, I'll put it in there again, BrookeAllisonCoaching.com/free call. Free call. I want you to do that before I book out though, okay? So once me and my assistant's 10-minute schedules are fully booked, we're booked, okay? We're booked. Someone actually told me we were booked today and I was like, ah! So I changed it around for you because I wanna leave space for you. I wanna expand time for you. Some of you actually already booked a call with me, but if you haven't, this is a limited time offer and it's only for a select few. So let's listen carefully, if you will, okay? These calls are for you. Number one, if you are committed to doing the work you need to actually hit six figures and beyond. These calls are for you if you are committed about making a real difference in this world. These calls are for you if you are serious about having consistent cash and clients in your business. These calls are for you if you are an expert at what you do and you actually deliver real value. These calls are for you if you are ready to make money in your business, more money in your business. Actually, if you're already making money in your business and you desire to hit 10 to 20K months and beyond, these calls are for you then. Okay, these calls are for you if you are ready to do anything it takes to make your dreams a reality, even invest in yourself. And then last but not least, it's the most important thing. This is most important. These calls are for you. And you must want my help in leading you to your next level. You must want my help. So if that sounds like you, some of you have already booked a call with me. If you've already booked a call with me, say, I booked a call in the comments, okay? If you've already booked a call with me, say, I booked a call in the comments. If you've not done so already, go book a call, okay? If you are saying hell yes to 10K months, 20K months, and beyond, and actually scaling to your next 100K, book a free call with me. BrookeAllisonCoaching.com/free call. So I'm putting it in the universe right now that everyone who works with me this year is going to bring massive cash. I believe in you guys so freaking much. I know you can do this. 100K in the next 6 months is already yours. It's already yours. I got the check right here. Woo, right? I got the check right here. You have to open the door and step into the version who already has it. This is your new normal. Just feel it, imagine it, breathe into it. You are a freaking badass and you are so worthy. I'm so excited. Okay, so today, hopefully probably during my lunch when my team and I can get ready, you're gonna be getting your homework in the emails. Make sure you keep your eyes peeled. We'll send out the replay. I'll send out the homework. It's gonna be really, really good. So today we're focused on planning out your personalized six-figure year. You're also gonna be identifying what shifts you need to have, and I want you to dream big, you guys. I want you to dream really, really big. Now, tomorrow, we're going to be diving into some really, really good stuff. Oh my gosh, you guys. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about how to get people from a stranger to paying customer. We're going to talk about your signature offer and what that needs to look like so you can scale. So remember how I showed you my breakdown of my $24,000 cash month? I did that training a while back, but it showed you I focused on one core offer. And then from there, I had payment plans, I had pay in fulls, and then I had past payment plans. Okay, we're going to refresh your offer. We're going to talk about taking a stranger to a paying customer. And then day 3, we're going to talk about sales strategies so you can receive more cash. And we're going to do some energy elevation. Okay. All right. Kathy booked a call. Woo! Awesome. Is it Nico Shay? How do I say your name? She booked a call too. Awesome. 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 Yes, you guys, if you want personalized help in scaling your business to your next 100K and scaling to 10 to 20K cash months, you can do this. Go to BrookeAllisonCoaching.com/free call. My team and I are going to be doing these 10-minute chats together, and then a few of you will be actually morphing into the 30-minute strategy call where you and I will be sitting face-to-face together. I'm so excited to help you scale. I've actually got to go to another appointment. If you have any questions, drop it in the comments, and I will come back later and watch them. But I love you. I love you so much. I believe in you guys. I'm so excited for you. This challenge is going to be absolutely amazing. Go plan out your six-figure year, because we have to have a plan and we have to know each and every step of what it's going to take to get you to that level. And then I'm here every step of the way to help you execute. Sound good? I love you. I believe in you. Here's to being fiercely unstoppable, and I will see you guys tomorrow.